Oh, these too close for that. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Great. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, this is for Jefferson Community Health Centers, Healthcare Center. What it is, they're out in Jefferson Parish, 3 on the West Bank and 1 on the East Bank. They're looking to grow their clientele beyond their core, which has always been basically in the neighborhoods that they are close by, but yet they'll look at a lot of underinsured patients to where they're trying to now see can they reach those that have insurance to stop by and take advantage of the experience and the affordable pricing for the same services and care that they can get at a hospital. You'll find that with them from talking with her that what she shared with me, basically they're seeing over 2,000 patients a month, which actually looking at about over 37,000 in 2016, which was over $9 million in revenue for them. And that's not bad for the location where they're located at. However, though, there is room for growth. And to do that, they're looking at, based on what you shared with me, was to initiate some things that people are, shall I say, getting more in tune with as relates to the men care. Men, everyone is trying to get men, according to you, to come in for treatment or care or what you may be. And at the same time, you look at the mobile unit that they want to put to use as relates to servicing your community. That way you can go out to touch them that your competitors aren't doing on a regular basis. And I understand that because if you can touch them, you can, and the chances are that they would be more apt to come into the clinic for services. And the ophthalmology department to where everyone has a care as relates to the eyewear. I understand that. It's a growing business. And if you can get more men to come in, then quite naturally, your revenue will increase at the same time. Now, let's take a look at the industry. There's no secrets that the urgent care, or shall I say the community care centers or retail care centers, that you're going to find that the 18 to 44 years of age are your frequent users and takes advantage of those particular clinics. As you shared with me, you have a problem with getting those over the age of 50 to come into your clinic for the simple reason they're still used to going to hospitals. And I understand that, but we're going to try to help you change that. However, you're in a $16 billion a year market industry, that is, and let's see how we can help you increase your share. Let's take a look at in the past. People go to the hospital, they're there, long lines, long waiting. You get into their office finally to see the doctor, you have to wait another 10, 15 minutes before he or she comes in to see you. Let's take a look at what's happening in the future now, because urgent care is popping up on every corner. And I do realize, as you shared with me, your main concern as far as competitors are the auctioneer in West Jeff that are now just popping up everywhere on the West Bank. In fact, in my neighborhood alone, there are 3 auctioneer locations within a 5-mile radius. Say bam, bam, bam. And I understand your concern because they are the giant in the house as relates to the Medicare for the New Orleans area. But because of the urgent care centers that are opening now, patients and people that have shorter waiting times, and it's very, very affordable, to go in. In most cases, the average patient is at about $150. Again, you're getting $250 per patient, so you're way above the average on your patient. Let's take a look at how consumers these days are receiving and reviewing their data, their TV viewing content, and at the same time, let's take a look at how they're using it. We found that using television and digital can increase your ROI by 60%. A return, you shared with me that you're doing Facebooking, you're doing television on Channel 4, and you have your outdoor billboards. But television and digital can increase ROI by 60%. And let's take a look here how we're going to, the solution that, based on our conversation we've had, you shared with me a budget that you had to work with. We shared that you wanted to increase that budget to help grow your business, especially with the new initiatives that you want to come out with for 2017 and going into 18. And the way to do that, we discussed how we want to make sure we do reach your core, which is at 18 to 44, but at the same time, focus on increasing that 50, over the age of 40 that is, plus patient care. And I'm going to take a look here from a digital and a broadcast solution, and let's see how it's going to work out for you. First, we'll have to find your patient, where we go from a geo-targeted, demographic targeted, contextual search, or site research. what the deal is, they're using digital and using these particular tactics to help you with reaching and finding your patient. What I found is that basically the frequency over time will build up, because no matter where they go, next slide, we're going to reach them with how it's going to work. What's going to happen here, let's say they go to your website. They decide to go and engage into another site. Wherever they go, we're going to follow them, because we're going to pick up their IP address on their iPhone or their pad or what have you there. We're going to follow them to the other sites they're going to go to. They're going to see your ad. They're going to receive your ad. They're going to click on your ad. They're going to go back to your website. That's, again, constant frequency for your business is what we need to do to bring awareness. And each banner ad can have a different message that we had discussed earlier as it relates to what it is that you want that particular consumer to be aware of about your business or what services that you're offering for them. Now, from a broadcast perspective, I know you're familiar with this. This is what you really want to talk about, but we had an opportunity to do some research, and we found that through several programs on Fox 8, reaching those consumers, your demographic, women and men, between the age of 18 to 29 with women and men over the age of 50, basically the adults as well, that we have certain programs that outperform others as relates to how to go about reaching the Jefferson Parish potential customer for your business. And what we want to do with that is take a look at the programs. There are several of them, but I selected some that best fit within the budget that you have to work with, and I'm going to tell you why we chose those particular programs. Then we're going to use those in the frequency over time and the efficiency of it, with no ifs and buts about that, because we're going to be in the right programs that you need to be in for reaching that Jefferson Parish patient or potential patient. The efficiency over time will just help you get the return that we're looking for your advertising dollars. I wanted to show you here just where January through March of 2017, Steve, I know we need to update that. Fox 8 Morning News, this is the one we found. Fox 8 Morning News, it's a news leader with adults 25 to 54. Then we'll take a look at Bounce. I shared with you over time and time because that Bounce is a frequency media, but yet it most definitely reaches your core, the African-American community. And at the same time, no matter what program you advertise in with Bounce, we're there because that is geared toward that African-American 25 to 54 years. There isn't a waste whatsoever with whatever program you choose with Bounce. And Bounce has only been around for about 5.5 years. As you can see on a daily or a weekly basis, it is outperforming stations that's been there 20, 30 years. But what we want to look at is a 12-month marketing solution plan, partner with leading partners in the industry, Fox 8 and Bounce TV. We want to take a look and bring awareness to your major initiatives that you wish to help you increase your patient count and your bottom line. And we're going to show you how to reach them 24/7 with their medical concerns where they go at all times. This is just a big idea that we talked about. We know that coming up, we have back to school in August, we have flu season, we have many different things that are important to parents as relates to trying to get their kids back out. But the ophthalmology is just something I put here because of reason. Eye examination can be done at any month, any point in time, but we can also focus on any different things. It's just a starting point to get us creatively thinking on how we can go about branding your message or getting your message or changing your message via digital. As I shared with you, we looked at the programs that best fit reaching that Jefferson Parish person that you're trying to reach. We looked at our morning news, and we looked at Judge Judy. There are other programs that fit just that based on our dollars. That's why I chose these particular two. And at the end, I'll show you some other programs just in case you decide you wish to increase your advertising dollars that we can move into from advertising. But we look at, on Fox, looking at reaching 18 plus, and we look at adults 50 plus. Basically, you're looking at, on a 1 month time period on Fox, look at 15 commercials a month, 2 in the morning with the morning news, and 3 a week doing Judge Judy. You look at monthly frequency of 1.9, but look at your 3 months. However, you pick up over 150 some odd, 70 some odd thousand viewership, but at the same time, the frequency also increases to 3.1 over a time period. You know, again, you're getting a large reach and you're getting the frequency. And because we're in programs that we found that your potential patient is actually viewing on Fox 8, the efficiency is there as well. Take a look at Bounce. Again, Bounce, no matter which program you advertise, it is a good program because it is 100% geared towards your core. You know, it's just every program is geared toward an African American viewership. I was looking at on a weekly basis here. We looked at the morning sitcoms, the weekday movies, the Bernie Mac and Cosby. Those are some great shows that really that those over the age of 40 just really still watch. And then we look at our nighttime movies. That's 20 commercials a week. But what you look at here with Bounce, a 25 plus weekly, monthly average. Look at the frequency, 3.1. Of course, you're running a lot more commercials than what you're running on Fox per month, but yet at the same time, you know, you're looking at a 3-point frequency, but over a 3-month time period, you're to 178,000 adults 25 to 54, right at 79,000 with a frequency of 4.9. Basically, they're going to see your commercial many times. No ifs and buts about that. They will see your commercial. Your message will constantly be in their mind, top of mind aware, the TOMA, and it's very efficient as relates to the time periods that you're advertising in. From a digital perspective, we want to make sure we can reach that younger 18 to 44 years age of people. We're going to use search, geographic, health, development, whichever you come there. We're looking at zero-in laser targeting on that particular consumer on your message with 275,000 digital impressions a month. For your sake, we're going to call them commercials. A month that they're actually going to see, have an opportunity to see your message. And coupled with that is take a look at what it looks like altogether. 15 commercials a month on Fox, 60 a month on Bounce, and 275,000 impressions, you know, a month on our Fox 8 digital extended networks. You're looking at $5,000 a month investment, looking at an annual investment of $60,000. Again, I share with you about other programs that we were heavy watch on Fox that could appeal to your consumer base, but it depends on your dollars. These programs were a lot more expensive, but they too will work if you have a larger budget. And you look at from Jeopardy to our afternoon news to our nighttime news and our weekend news. And I thank you for your business.